Hey, g'day playmates, and welcome to my first video on Train Simulator. This is Train Simulator 2017, and this is the main menu. And today we're going to look at a passenger route in the north of England. So we're going to select drive, and we're going to look at a career routes, and we're going to pick the Woodhead line. I'll go through some of the details of the Woodhead line, and we'll have a closer look at it. But essentially, we're going to look at this particular scenario, which is the Hadfield flyer. And it features a electric loco on the Woodhead line. It's a 45-minute duration. Its difficulty is 3 blocks moderate. I have completed it, but I haven't done very well. It's a pretty hard one to complete successfully. So let's just have a look at the line. Okay, and this is the accompanying PDF of the Woodhead line. Let's go to page 31, and this is the scenario we're doing, number 5, the Hadfield flyer, and it tells us that British Rail was always very lukewarm to stopping services along the line. So I mean, it was basically a coal carrying line, and those services were steam hauled until very late on into the early 60s, I think. This is a what-if scenario, and it postulates, but what if British Rail had embraced change and had an electrically hauled service from the very start. So this is given as the 1st of July 1959. The rating is medium. I've actually found this quite hard to do. Duration is 45 minutes. Start time is 10:44 in the morning, 1st of July. High summer. Our start location is Sheffield. And let's have a look at the line in detail. Okay, we're going to be starting at Sheffield, and we're going to take this train all the way through to Pennines. We're going to start climbing up the Pennines. We're going to go through the famous Woodhead tunnel. We're going to head down to Crowden, and we're going to eventually end up at Hadfield. Okay, so let's have a look at the that line in Google. And here's the line as it is today, of course, which is no longer there. But essentially, starting at Sheffield, heading up to Wortley, Pennystone, up here, through the Woodhead Tunnel, down through Crowden, and finishing at Hadfield. And of course, the original line went from Sheffield to Manchester. Okay, well, that about covers the intro. Let's get back to Train Simulator, and let's start the scenario up. Okay, well, here we are in scenario at Sheffield Victoria Station. Here's our train, the 26039. Our consists of 4 passenger carriages. Looks like we've got a steam train right next to us. 48203. Oh, it's a double header. Goods train by the look of it. Nice. Alrighty, let's hop into the cab. Here we are in cab. So let's get cracking straight away. We don't have a lot of time to spare, so pantograph is up. Supplying power, brakes off, forward motion on, and a bit of throttle to take us up to 15 miles an hour. And like all good summer's days in Sheffield, we need to put the windscreen wipers on. Okay, it's not going to be long before we get a 30 mile an hour limit available to us, so we can lock on a bit more. And leaving the centre of Sheffield behind. Downline diesel coming in. Okay, let's get this moving a bit better. I must admit, I do like that throaty sound diesels make. Bit of a favourite one of mine on this game. Okay, so first stop is down the bottom here, Worsley Bridge. We got to be there at 10:50, and we're looking okay for that so far. So I am expecting to pick up full points, full bonus points there. Okay, now because this is a dual motor train, back a bit. The engine starts off in series mode. However, at around about 30 miles an hour, the performance suffers terribly. So you really need to put it into parallel mode. It makes it a lot more powerful, a lot better acceleration, and allows you to keep your schedule on time. Coming up to the first of a number of small abandoned stations. As you can see, weeds on the platform, looking fairly derelict. Few odd drops in frame rates. Okay, 70. Alright, let's now put the engine into parallel, and we're already getting a fair bit of acceleration out of this. I'm using the game's HUD rather than the actual engine controls here. It's mainly because I don't play Train Sim 2017 that much. Right, okay. We may start throttling back here a bit. Gonna get there at 10:50.42. Yep, which is looking fairly good. Yeah, so as I was saying, I don't use the actual train controls HUD, which is the advanced HUD. I find a lot easier to work with. There's a guy called Squirrel that plays a lot of train sim. Right, okay. Start braking, and yeah, his vids. Don't use the HUD. He's a bit of an expert, is the old Squirrel. Looks like it stopped raining. Edge of the platform. Yep, that's looking good. Alright, doors open. Alright, so here we are at our first stop. Just check the back end of the train just to make sure that we got in. Yeah, because some of the platforms are actually quite tight. Okay, forward motion. Let's pull the brake off a bit, get ready to head out. And away we go. And 150 points to the good, which I'm quite happy about. There's a couple of things that I don't really have to worry about in this scenario. First of all, the signalling. There's no tricks involved there. It's green signals all the way out because we are a flyer after all. And secondly, most of the speed limit is 70 miles an hour. Actually, I might put the other pantograph up as well. Let me just check that. Yep, second one's up. Okay, let's drop the motor into parallel and get cracking. Okay, next one down here is Orty Bridge, 10:54, and we're a little bit behind time. Should be okay. Coal processing plant over there. Yeah, just to reiterate, this line is basically a coal carrying goods line. Obviously Sheffield, being a steelworking city, needed a lot of coal, and the passengers of course were a secondary consideration. Alright, Orty Bridge is coming up. We will the engine back into series. think Orty Bridge is just past this, this tunnel. Yep. Start slowing down. I seem to remember that this is actually quite a small platform. Okay, as soon as we get to 0, yep, doors open. Check the rear end, yep, looking good. Forward motion. And crack on. 137 points. Yep, quite happy with that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Now, I did find the reason why previously I've been struggling to actually get anything but 0 points for this particular scenario, and it's all hinged on this, the bell down here. The secret is, of course, to read the manual. If all else fails, read the manual. And I've found out that by putting the engine out of series into parallel greatly enhanced the performance. So this is the first time I've used this, so I'm hoping that this is going to be a winning move for me. Okay, so let's have a look at our next stop, Wortley. 10:59, slightly late at 11:01, so full speed ahead. Let's crack on. We'll look at a few of the outside views. Okay, well, as you can see here, we're already beginning to climb up towards the Pennines. Wortley coming up. not stopping here, folks. Oh, steam train on the down line. Steam goods. Yeah, that is one thing I do like about this particular scenario. There's a combination of electric trains, steam trains and diesels. Okay. May have to apply, yep, our second brake and even our third brake. A little bit too slow, actually braked a little bit. Oops, better take. Oh, damn. Forgot I had one of the brakes on. Okay, now this is quite a tiny platform. Just gonna ease over the edge of it. It's going to take more time, but anyway, that's just the way it goes. Okay. Back end. Yep, it's all good. Let's check my other brakes. Hopefully still get a bonus out of Wortley. Not a big one, but at least. Ah, yeah. Cracked a penalty there. Minus 38. I think the trick is basically the time that you lose on the way up into the Pennines, you hopefully regain on the faster run on the downwards trip. Okay, we got a 60 miles an hour limit here to contend with. So once I get just over 60, I'll start throttling back a bit. Still a delightful summer's day here in South Yorkshire. Alright, I'll start bringing this back now. Through the first of a few tunnels. Not a long one, double bore. Okay, so Penistons next. We've got to be there 11:08 on the dot. We're already a minute and 32 behind. Bring this down to comply with the 50 limit coming up. Yeah, for some reason I'm having a few frame rate drops here. I don't know exactly why. This is normally a pretty good frame rate game for me. Anyway, sorry guys, you'll just have to persevere with that. Okay, down to 30. Coming up pretty quickly. We'll be staying at 30 till we get into Pennines. It's not too bad. 50 seconds out. See whether I can slip into here fairly quickly. Quite a long platform. Okay, okay, nicely done. Cinches on and off. Have a quick look at Pennines. We're about it. Quite a nice little station actually. Alright, let's get ready. Crack on. Yep, nicely done. We picked up a break off. We picked up a 150 points there. Yeah, that's the problem with having 3 brakes. You've really got to keep an eye out. A quick look over Pennines, the spire of the local church in the background. Looks like a bit of a manor house here in the foreground. A little bit of traffic. Okay, so we've still got to watch our speed here, 30 miles an hour. 50. The motor into parallel. Diesel on its way down. Right, okay. Let's have a look down here at Crowden. This is our longest stop between two stations. Just over 10 miles. We're supposed to get there at 11:22. We're looking quite good. So basically, we'll be going through the famous Woodhead tunnel to get down to Crowden. Noticing these pink flowers just to the side here. I think, as I seem to remember, they're lupins. And on our left, passing Bull House Colliery. And we're pretty much getting on top of the Pennines now. It's inclines beginning to ease off a bit. What I will do as an adjunct to this recording, I will do a freight train, probably going the opposite way, just to show another part of this this line. Another disused station coming up. There was a small number of halts and small stations dotted on this line. Whoops, gotta get down to 50. Really quick, sharpish. Notice that. Just in the nick of time. Some of the old semaphore signals as well. Yeah, like I say, this is quite a nice mixture, a good transition period for British Rail, moving out of semaphore onto electric signals, similarly with their trains. ease this back a little bit. Get a few messages from online mates. Fellow nerds. Okay, well, our ETA is looking quite good down at Crowden, and the Woodhead tunnel will be coming up fairly soon. Now, I can't remember the station. Ah, yeah, Dunford. Passing through Dunford. It's passengers buried in concrete. Lovely. And here we go into the famous Woodford Tunnel. Of course, no external views when you're actually in a tunnel. Okay, now we will start to pick up speed. We've got a 70-mile-an-hour limit anyway, so we can really crack on here. Alright, full speed ahead, Captain. And the tunnel will end round about here, as I'm indicating, just before Woodhead station. Of course, we won't be stopping there. Tunnel is coming up. I think we're just heading for the last corner. Yep, there it is. Yep. And there's Woodhead Tunnel, the exit in all its glory. Okay, now rain's back with us. Got to get into Crowden. When they looked at the electrification of the line, they discovered that the steam tunnel was in really bad condition and wasn't worth repairing, so they rebored next to the old steam tunnel and put a double bore in 2 up and 2 down, I think. Right, okay. We'll start bleeding some speed up fairly soon. A little bit of time up our sleeves. Is just round the corner. Yep, and it's quite a small station. Quite a tricky little thing to. Gonna need all the braking we can get. Come on. Yep, this is looking quite good. That's looking very good. Okay. Let's get these passengers on and off. Here's the load and unload is not working. So what is it? 11:22:25. Okay, well let's wait for that. Now why aren't these passengers arrive at 11:22, depart 11:24. Load and unload. Just check the back end. Okay, I can only summarize that there's a glitch here. 11:24 we're supposed to leave, and I just can't. We're at 0. Everything's safe. I just can't get the load and unload to work. Let me just ease this forwards a little bit. See if I can. No, I just cannot get the passengers to load. Oh, yep, they're doing it now. Yep, okay. Alright. Panicking a bit there. Okay, so let me just check all my brakes. Yep, that needs to go there. Let's bring that back a little bit. Okay, for some reason I got a penalty of -4 points for that. However, I did manage to pick the passengers up. Okay, it's still at 15 miles an hour, so I just have to watch that. Okay, we're up to 50 now. The motor into parallel. Alright, so here's our terminus, Hadfield, 11:31, 25. Oops, I got speeding. That back, I forgot it was a 50 area. Damn. So our ETA is roughly in line. What we should be looking at. We have got a 15-mile-an-hour limit here, so we're obviously changing points. Speeding again. Bugger. Losing points here. Where that I'm going, I may not get any points for this at all. Which is exactly what I've been doing the other times I've been playing this. Right, we'd better. Oh, I'm going to lose some points here. Not good. Not good at all. Wow, a lot of points lost there in speeding. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to score anything for this. Haven't really been concentrating on those 50-mile-an-hour stretches. So all I can do is hope I can pick up maximum bonus points at Hadfield. Yeah, the graphics in this dated sim are pretty ropey. And dated. Hoping for a new sim to come out with a better engine. More modern engine, the graphics engine that is. I'm not talking about the trains that you run. Okay, Hadfield's approaching. just nicely done it, I think. Yeah, gone past a little bit. Have a look. In my haste to get into the station. Yeah, just missed with the front carriage. Yep. All in all, not a great effort on my behalf. I've done better, but hey, I've also done a lot worse. So what's that there? Hadfield for Tintwistle and Hollingsworth. Okay. Okay, well, scenario's complete. Let's hope the new service continues to prove as popular in the future as it does today. Well done, driver. Okay, I suppose we better close the scenario down and get the bad news. Have a quick look round Hadfield before we do. I think that the next one that I do will be an upline goods, which will be coming up through this way, and I think it goes to WATH, W-A-T-H, instead of Sheffield. Anyway, alright, let's see how we do. Oh, there you go. That's not too bad. I scored 123 points. So, I got 150 points for being on time at Worsley Bridge. Slight penalty for Outy, plus 37. Minus 38 for Wortley. But full points for being on time at Pennines. Only minus 4 at Crowden. But look at all this lot speeding in a 50 area. Bagger, bagger, bagger. And we got 150 points for being on time at Hadfield. Okay, guys, well, there we go. So I will catch you next time, and until then, I'll see thee.